Don't actually record the sound of that, but oh well.
What's up?
That's what I say, hey. We're on now. We're on. It's live on the spot, as always.
Yeah, man. Alright, well,
Yeah,
welcome.
Hard. Welcome.
We're here.
And
goodbye.
We're here. And goodbye. Oh,
straight
okay.
up, later, guys.
And the intro again then.
Yeah. Short one today, guys.
Everyone's short for your time.
We're rather busy.
Yeah.
It's been a while. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
So,
Pretty much.
we got Jamie on.
Yeah.
How's it going?
Yeah.
Long time coming.
First time on.
First time.
Well, it's kind of awkward now.
Have you ever done a fucking... Yeah.
Yeah, but...
Alright, yeah. So, if it seems
We fucked
weird,
it up.
it's because we fucked it up like
I fucked it up.
2 seconds ago.
I always fuck it
Yeah.
up.
We started, had to restart.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But, is this your first time like doing something like this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, first time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang.
It's
This is our like
It's a different-
57th.
Yeah, it's cool being on the other side of the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's different. It's good.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
one
that
aspect
would be
that I've always
strange.
liked
Yeah.
with the people that have come on so far,
Yeah.
that have watched it for quite some time. Like, they
Yeah,
get a different
yeah.
perspective. Like,
Yeah.
Holly sat there for ages staring at everything. Like, 'cause there is heaps in this room, and there's
Uh,
heaps that
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
is
how
on camera
how
either.
big
No.
did you actually think this room
Not
was?
as big as it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so
I
true.
think it's the first thing I commented on when I turned up. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, this garage is huge.
Yeah.
Compared to what it looks like.
Yeah, for
I've had
sure.
people think this is actually like a separate studio from my
Yeah.
house, like
Yeah.
some place that we go to.
Yeah.
And actually like do this properly. Like,
That would be cool.
Hard.
But it's
It
better
would be
having it
good,
just
yeah.
outside.
I would love like
Yeah.
a quarter container
Yeah.
and just
yeah.
soundproof
just like a
inside,
little
insulated.
Yeah, that
Or
would be
just
cool.
like
Perfect.
fucking a little cabin.
Yeah, like a tiny
Yeah.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something like that'd be good.
Yeah, man. Little tree hut.
Yeah.
True.
No, but this spot works.
No,
It's good.
bunker, bro. Like, that's fucking full
Yeah.
noise, like, soundproof, surely.
Well,
You're
Violet's
underground.
always said take it mobile. So, like, you know, that could be something
Yeah,
we could do.
well,
That'd be cool.
There
too.
is some old bunkers and stuff around there, you know.
At
Yeah.
the
Set
very
it up
start,
one
I
of those.
Yeah.
wanted to take it mobile.
A few lawn chairs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
That'd be cool.
No, that would be cool, though.
We're going to do one at the front of the house on the lawn. So
Yep.
that'd be quite cool. Just like
Yeah.
Yeah.
send some
Yeah.
camp chairs or some beers.
Yeah, fuck
Backyard session.
Yeah.
yeah. That'd be
No,
cool.
that would be good.
Just full takeover, like the whole Miley for Cyrus, like, backyard night sessions, and just turn it to actual backyard sessions.
Mm.
Yeah.
Alright.
So it's been a while. What's been happening?
COVID. It's literally like...
Yeah, we can sum it up with one
It's
word at the
yeah,
moment. I
it's
think.
just like consuming my life at the moment, man. Like, everyone around me is just dropping like flies, I swear. Like,
Yeah.
At my work anyway, you know, I'm like pretty much the only dude left, like,
Hell,
hasn't
I
had it,
am
like,
surprised at
Yeah.
this point with everyone that's around us that's got it, that we're the ones that haven't had
Well,
it
yeah,
yet.
Yeah.
I'm so surprised that we're the ones that are sitting here that are like, I feel
Oh.
fine, man. I felt fine for
Especially
fucking
with
years.
like the car scene, like, I would have thought
Yeah.
it would have been hit hugely already.
Yeah.
I'm
within,
surprised, like
the
with
car
my
scene.
job.
Like, fuck, we went
Yeah,
out the
same.
other weekend, like, you know, first time in a while, and we sort of sat back for this time, and we were like, you know, we're not going to go and socialise with everyone just because of COVID.
Yep.
And we sort of, you know, had a couple of the boys come up and, you know, say the same shit, but because we know we're all
Yep.
conscious and, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah.
have a bit of a fucking brain about it all, with sweet, but looking around, man, it was huge.
Yep.
There was a lot of people out, and a lot of people that you always see out as well, so,
Mhm.
like, it's good to see that no one's really
Yeah. It's,
having, like, a big cluster sort of thing,
Mm.
you know, like...
For sure.
I'm kind of confused on why there is so much paranoia around COVID still at this point.
Well,
I'm a
I
bit
don't know, it
confused
affects,
about it, but
Yeah.
affects everyone
Like,
differently, like...
yeah,
Yeah, well, that's the thing. There's still a severity to it.
Yeah.
But for the most part, it is just like a mildly worse version of the flu, from what
Yeah.
I've heard.
yeah.
I haven't had it yet. My daughter has had it. She's just gotten over it. And, I mean, the day she tested positive, she was rearranging her room because she was bored. Like,
Yeah.
you know, it does definitely affect people differently.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
sure.
Like I know someone that's just had it, and like they're currently in the 7-day isolation,
Mm.
right? And then the day they tested positive was the day they started to feel real shit. Felt pretty bad that night. Woke up next day, felt fine.
Yeah.
That's the
It's
weird
just 6
thing,
more
man,
days
it's
of
like
now
a-
being bored, doing
Check
nothing,
my
stuck
work
in the
was the
room.
same, but then like my boss, he's got asthma and like he's got high blood pressure or something, like
Yeah.
you know,
Mhm.
like he suffered pretty fucking bad
Yeah, you
for
will
like a
do.
good 3 or 4 days.
Especially
you know,
with
like,
asthma too, because it is
a
largely a
respiratory
respiratory
thing,
thing.
yeah. Yeah.
So,
Well, then, like, fucking Levi at my work, he had it for like 5 days. Like, that
Yeah.
was just like tiredness and like hot and cold, pretty much.
Yeah.
And
But-
like he, like, why only 7 days now? Like, why isn't it still
Well, it's
10?
like I think it's more the infectious period. So like,
Yeah,
Yeah,
but it's
so
always
it's-
been 10 though, and we've always been told like 10 days.
yeah,
safe
but like
and
looking
Yeah,
at
so
data overseas and shit.
They're
it's
lessening
like,
it and lessening it more and more because the infectious period's getting less and less.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's no point in isolating for 10 days if you're only infectious for, say, 3 of those days.
Yeah.
The 7 days is more, it gets you through the infectious period and gets you to a point where you're feeling better enough to go out as well.
Yeah.
I think is more to the point. It'll continue to shrink. I think for essential workers it's shorter again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for us at the hospital, I think it's 6 days, not 7.
I think I'm in the same boat. Yeah.
Mhm.
Like we're classed as essential.
Yep.
It's fucking yeah. Well, that's like, say my partner gets it, I don't have to fucking isolate with her like a normal household would.
Yep.
Because I'm an essential worker, I just have to do a fucking negative test every morning.
That's
and
it,
don't
yeah.
go to work.
Yeah.
You know?
And the
like,
thing is you can the thing that gets me that I don't understand is that if you are completely symptomatic but still test
Yeah.
negative, you can still leave the house. It's
yeah.
like, it doesn't.
It's like
yeah.
everyone that's coming back to my work, bro, has been like still flu-like symptoms, but
Yeah.
because they've got a text saying their fucking isolation is
Mhm.
over, and if you
Comfortable.
feel like capable and test negative or whatever, you can come back. Like,
Yep.
do they come back? And I'm sitting there like, you just had COVID and you're still full of the flu.
You shouldn't
Like,
be here.
yeah, like, you're standing right next to
Like
me.
a
like,
muffle down the
Yeah.
next episode.
the whole time I've
Yeah.
just been.
So somebody else I know tested negative for 3 days,
Yeah,
and they genuinely sounded like they should have already carked it. Like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
bad, and it's
Yeah.
like, how are you still testing
Like,
negative?
yeah.
I guess it's
And
kind
why are
of.
you here?
yeah.
I guess it's kind of understandable with like people that have like high like health problems already,
Mhm.
how it can affect people, or like the people that live with those people as well.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, but I think it's also got a lot to do with like a person's tolerance.
Yeah.
Like,
Mm.
not so much in like a immunity sort of thing, but like just toughen it out sort of
Yeah.
thing. Like it's a whole mental game. Like
It
if
is-
you're
it-
one of those people that just goes to work because you want to, you're gonna do that regardless. Like
Yeah.
you're not gonna notice it as much.
Yeah.
Like you'll be conscious of it.
Yeah, that's what I've also theorized as well. Is like, have
Like
I
I-
already had it?
Yeah,
You know,
I reckon
and
I
I just
fall
not
into
noticed,
that.
just,
Yeah.
just thought I woke up like extra groggy that morning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you
because
know.
I reckon
Exactly.
you get like what, like a good 3 months sort of immunity if you've
That's
had
what
it.
that's what they're saying. Yeah.
So like we
I
could
don't
have had it
understand
and
the science
just,
behind
you know,
it,
sort of. Now we're in that phase where we can sort of get symptoms, but we don't get it again.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Like,
Yeah.
At
because
this
like
point, we
what?
don't know.
Like, was it last month? I had like a full week off work. And
Yes.
I was fucked.
Mm.
Got a COVID test and shit, bro. Like a proper one.
Yep.
Tested negative, but I was fucked for like a week,
Mhm.
man.
Yeah.
Full, had symptoms and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that was COVID, eh? And
Yeah.
now I'm in
Yeah.
that period where I'm fucking
Where you're all good.
right as rain. Yeah, just
carry on.
power on through it. Like,
Carry on living.
Today I
Yeah.
felt a bit shit, like I told you guys, but
Mm.
it is what it is. Like I feel it right now. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Most mornings I feel like
just
shit.
tired. Like,
Yeah.
And then by
Yeah.
10:30 I feel okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing too. Like with the more like you guys are saying, you know, with your workers all going down, you're obviously picking up the slack and working harder.
Exactly.
So you wake up you're waking up the next day and
Yeah.
it's like, is this COVID or am I just fucked from overwork?
Have you
yeah.
noticed how cold it is in the mornings now?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
bro,
Yeah.
like that's flu season.
Yeah,
Like,
it is.
That's what
it
I was saying
is.
to my boss.
With the
Like,
change of
regardless
climate.
of COVID, I'd be getting fucking a cold or something about
Yep.
now.
Yep.
Yep,
you know.
that's me every single time. Every time the climate changes, twice a year,
Yep.
guaranteed to get sick for a few days.
Yep. 100%.
Yeah.
It's inevitable. Like,
I just get like runny blocked nose and like groggy throat pretty much.
But then by lunchtime you find it.
yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's
I'm
hot
the
as
same.
fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then
By lunch,
again,
it's like
like
20
with my
degrees.
job, I'm already like in a singlet and shorts by like fucking eight
Yeah, you
o'clock,
get
9
that
o'clock,
going,
just
but,
because
yeah.
fucking we're moving like people's houses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that sort of brings me to the night loop that's coming up. Like, I
how?
think the COVID thing, man. Like, I think people need to be more conscious about it
Okay.
at the park. Like, I've already
Yep,
posted it in the things. Have you read
Yeah.
it? Like, for me, that's something that like people need to be mindful, especially if you're bringing out like your kids and stuff.
Yep.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, like I think that it should be something we're all conscious of.
Mhm.
If you see a kid around, man, you know, maybe you should have your mask on. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a good chance you've got it or had it or you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
and
like we
just-
said, we don't. We may have had it.
It's
for
not
fuck's
fucking
sake.
hard to wear a mask.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
and
the
just
thing,
like stay in your little group that you're with, kind of thing.
Yeah. Well, the
Like-
park up's for what, an hour ish
Yeah.
before
Yeah.
we go for a bit of a fucking start the loop and stuff.
Yep.
So, you know, if you're at one of the spots parked up,
Yep.
just be mindful if you're in a large group. I reckon.
Yeah.
I think it's a fair statement. Like,
Yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
No, I definitely agree with that.
yeah.
It is just being mindful of the fact that this is not gonna be essentially, well, sorry, not essentially, but there's not necessarily going to be the same group of people you're used to seeing when you go out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
this
know,
is going to be a
it
much
is
broader
a
scene.
public, family-friendly event. There's bound to be other people there.
Yeah.
You know, it's just you're in an open area, wear a mask. It's not that
Yeah.
hard.
Well, like
Yeah.
you don't even have to wear it if you're in your own little groups. I'm not asking of that, but
Yeah.
like if you're walking around and you see families coming and
Yeah.
having a look at cars, then just
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
guys,
100%.
put our masks on.
Just be
Like,
mindful of who's around you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm hoping it's going to be a fucking real
It's,
good
it's,
night.
it's,
Oh, fuck yeah, I'm
it's,
keen.
it's
I'm
definitely
getting
shaping
giddy
up to
by
be.
it.
Yeah, yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah, it's definitely shaping up to be a good night.
Yeah. Nah, it's cool.
Fuck
Man.
Like the
yes.
amount that is
Like-
being shared, and I've had people who don't even usually go out.
Yeah.
That are like, I'm gonna get
I'm
my
gonna-
shit sorted
yeah,
for
I'm
this.
gonna come out
Yeah,
and
this
give
is
a
gonna be
gander.
good. So it's gonna be interesting.
Just seeing like
For sure.
all the names of all the different people in those chats, like
Mhm.
just all the
Yeah.
people that like are getting involved,
Trying
in
to
this
get
is
involved
huge,
and like
Yeah.
constantly people hitting us up asking if
It's
there's
sick.
like more room for them to jump in and,
Yep.
and lend a hand. Like,
Yep.
Yeah.
and that's what it's all about. Like as unorthodox, we don't give a fuck. Like we're not there to take the fucking title and
Yeah.
be the running the whole show, but
Mm.
we just want to get everyone out and have
Yeah,
a good time. So like if
exactly.
you want to help, sure,
Mm.
why
Yeah.
not?
That's
Makes it
it, eh?
easier.
The
Like,
cool thing is seeing the amount of people that want to be involved. You can see that they understand what it's about
yeah,
as well,
Yeah.
and
it's a different.
as much as it is an event for us to all go and enjoy and have fun and have a good time, there's definitely a message behind it,
Yeah,
and people need to sort of keep that in mind going into it as well.
yeah.
Like
I think,
we've talked about a few people that you were saying that you were having trouble getting it through to them. Like this
Yeah.
is not one of those events.
yeah,
If you go into it with that mentality, you're gonna fuck it for the rest of us.
Yeah.
exactly, and
you
that's
know,
something we need to be.
That's the sort of thing we need to push
Like
home.
it
This is
popped
not
off in Auckland, like it ran so
Yeah,
well,
like,
like everyone,
flawlessly.
yeah,
you
and
know.
that's what we need to do. We need
The
to
thing
keep
that
it.
gets
like,
me is like everyone sees this event. Like if you're from the Wellington car scene, like in my opinion, you see this event and you go, "Oh man, it's a drags event," but it's not. Like, and
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that's sort of why I'm pushing so much
Yeah, well, more so
social
from
media
more so from
behind
the
it. Like,
more so from the drag scene,
Yeah.
because
that's what I mean.
the car
like, not
scene
Wellington
is
car
like
scene, like
you know, but
like, I'm talking about like
Yeah.
the page,
Yeah.
that
I mean,
people
if,
follow,
like,
How
as
about
I
them?
said to you when we were chatting about it, if they want to branch off and go do their own thing, cool.
Well, that's it.
But
Like,
make sure you fuck off
and
far
that's
enough.
that's
that it
why I've
doesn't
made a
affect
statement of
this.
making it earlier in the night. Like
Yeah.
it's when kids can still come out, families have had dinner, they're coming out for a
Yep.
gander, a bit
Yep.
of a drive around, like that's the target audience. Like
Mhm.
A public event for the people.
it's not a
100%.
place for skids or
Yeah.
doing fucking
Well,
races.
like, it
and,
brings out
like,
all the old school shit that we don't get to see fucking very
Exactly.
often. It
Mhm.
brings out all like even family members that have had their pride and joy for fucking
Yeah.
tucked in a garage for
Yeah.
years on. Like used to go to drags, but like they're not into that shit. They'd rather go to something like this that's gonna they're gonna see shit that
Yeah.
they want to see as well.
Yeah.
Like we're not just trying to target like one audience anymore. We're trying to target everyone.
Everyone.
yeah,
And this is this is, as I've said to you, because we've chatted about it a lot, obviously.
yeah.
I feel like it's a necessary move in the right direction.
Yeah. Like there's a lot of people out there that have had enough of the dramas.
There's more.
and
There's
the-
more people that have had enough of the drama and the bullshit than there are who still enjoy
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro, at this
Like-
point, I just want to go for a drive with some other people that want to go for a drive.
Exactly.
I don't want to have to go and
100%.
park my car, worry who's walking next to it, what's going to happen that
Yeah.
night, if
Mhm.
cops going to get bottled. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not about that, man.
No.
Yeah.
Like, that's not for me. Like,
Yeah.
Exactly.
And there's so, like you said, like there's the
a lot
majority
of people that share that
don't
same
want
view.
that.
You know. What I
You
mean?
Yeah.
know, like,
It's a necessary move in the right
Yeah.
direction. I feel,
it's going to be sick.
and it's going to be awesome because it. My biggest hope is it brings out the stuff you don't see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me too.
You know,
And it's got
And gets everyone
with-
talking, like, like
that's that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, and it shares the right message. But it's one of those things where with COVID, we've had so many lockdowns. We've had just everything
endless,
that's
yeah.
come with it.
All
All the
mandates,
events
you
that
know.
have been cancelled.
yeah.
Everybody wants to get their shit out of the garage,
Yeah.
and all of these
Everyone's ready.
opportunities they've had have been cancelled.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like this is an
gone, yeah.
opportunity that they can't shut down.
And it's a local event for a lot of people as well,
Mhm.
like that's a huge drawback for a lot of people,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like having to travel.
Shit,
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
Especially
like,
nowadays.
Even just
Sure,
to-
it's a lot of, it might be a lot of gas going
especially
for
in
a
the last
drive.
2 weeks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But like, it might be expensive going for a drive, but like, if you're doing a loop within the Wellington region, like, it might be a pretty big loop, to be fair. Like, but I've driven it, I've planned, I've done the route
Yeah.
a couple of times.
Yeah.
It
I've done the route
doesn't
many
take much
times.
gas when you're just cruising,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
like, and our plan is to fucking have enough
Just
people
cruise.
that we've got the control of traffic.
It's
you
going
know,
to be
like,
amazing. Like just seeing all the cars rolling. It's
Yeah.
going to be fucking.
It is going to be. It's going to be really, really cool.
Yeah, man.
Like-
That's gonna be sick.
Well, with the amount of cars coming, we're going to have a decent portion of this loop covered by the end of like a few laps.
Well, that's what I'm hoping. And
Yeah.
now, like, I've sussed out our lead cars from the other side.
Yep.
So, you know, I've got a couple of cool lead cars that people will be following, and
Yeah.
they're
Yeah.
going to set the pace for them. So, hopefully, we can sort of link the chain.
Yeah.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then we can come around.
And even even being able to
hit the
just
motorway.
when you want to jump off, you stop somewhere like Melling.
Well, that's it.
Yeah,
It's
and
going
like,
to
there's
be
plenty
fucking
of
planned
places.
because
I've
it's going to be
planned it,
such a
yeah.
continuous flow of just
Watching
everything
people,
through
yeah.
there, man.
Yep.
It's going to be really, really good.
that's the goal. So, like, it's not just about driving, you know. Like, I
Mm.
want people to park up in their cruise and watch everyone come past, you know, wave out, beep
Yep.
and shit. Like,
Take
do all
photos,
that. But
videos.
there's gas at Melling, you
Mhm.
know, like, you can come around, like, if you want to stop at the gorge, you can do that.
Yep.
Coming up, the next one,
It'll be
that
like
you can,
what 2-3 gas stations directly on
Yeah,
the road that you're
like,
going to travel.
coming through
as well.
Mana, you can stop there.
Yeah.
That'll be a main stretch going
Yep.
through Mana, watching
Mhm.
everyone come down that
Yep.
straight, like,
Well, you've got the mobile, then BP, NZ as well.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, like,
Exactly.
coming around the bays.
Yep,
by
that's
the
it.
inlet. It's going to be
And
fucking
then if
cool,
you hit
man.
It is
gorge,
gonna be
you've
really
got
cool.
the Caltex down the bottom as well at the
Yeah.
gorge. And
Yeah,
that's got
if you wanna
fucking
drive out
pretty
to that
cheap
one.
fuel at the
Mhm.
moment.
And
like-
it's starting to get
Mate.
darker earlier.
Yeah.
So, like, you know, like, by
Cars
the
look good
time
at
for
night.
me, it's going to be fucking
Hard.
all on. Like,
hard.
it's going to be good.
It's going to make my life
Looking
difficult,
forward
but you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Photography.
So what's your plan? Like, what kind of photos are you going to try and take? You looking at rolling shots? You just gonna,
We-
like, park up and get shots.
We're going to see how that goes. We have a bit
Yeah.
we've got a bit of a plan for that one. I'm going to get out with Tommy at some point between now and then.
Yeah.
Just practice and see what we can make work. Rollers are one of those things where shooting them in the day can be a nightmare.
Yep.
Let alone at night.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
I've attempted them once before. They were horrible. So, so it's going to be interesting. I think it was years ago now.
Yeah.
But
I think
yeah,
it's going to be good. Like,
it's going to be interesting for sure.
We've
Yeah.
got you, which is JTF Creative, JTS Creative, sorry, and then we've got Nathan Media and also Forsaken Media. So like between like that's our officials, and then we've also got what is it, Smurf? Shots by Smurf.
Yeah, Shots by Smurfy. Caleb's coming out.
So that's Caleb, and like we just it's going to be a good collaboration. So we've got people taking videos as well as still
So
shots.
I know that Cass is going to come out and,
Yeah.
and put a wee edit together for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's
All
a lot of
going
people.
well.
Yeah,
All
all
going well.
going well. We're going to
fucking-
have a lot of coverage for
Yeah.
this.
It
It
should
should
be
be really
and
good.
we've got a bit of a plan as well, which we may as well announce now. We're going to go on Instagram, and we're going to be going live for a start.
Yeah.
So we'll be in the cars going live around the loop. So people that are in isolation, you know, like
Yeah.
once
the
they
people
can't,
who can't
make it,
make it.
yeah.
Yep.
everyone can fucking jump on and get involved and watch it. You know,
Yep.
talk to us, have a bit of banter.
Yeah. Hard.
We'll try and get different cars going live at the
Yeah.
same. You know,
Like,
like,
we'll go
do all
live on
sorts.
the crew account. Go live on the
Yeah.
podcast account.
We'll get a few
Yeah.
things going.
Yep.
Hard.
Yep.
But we're also I've fully lost track of what I was going to say. Oh no.
Going live.
I know I was going live, but there was there was reasoning behind it.
For the
It'll come
people
to me.
that
Carry
couldn't
on, someone
make it
someone
out.
take over.
Is it
Like, really, like, we want everyone to just take as much photos and videos
Oh,
as possible.
that's where I was going
yeah,
with it.
So we can tag an awful lot
Yeah.
in it, and just so we can share it throughout the whole week of, like, pretty much next week, and
Yeah.
just to show everyone that missed out, even the live
That's
and
where I was
everything,
going with
what
it.
you
Yeah.
could see. And,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fully went mind blank.
Yeah, I mean,
there.
that's
you got
the
me.
first. I'm trying to work out which side's going to be the biggest side for these pre-meets.
I'm torn.
Because obviously we want to try and get as much coverage as we can from the park ups while we still have daylight. Because
That'll look good.
not only will it look good, it's also the fact that on the off chance that the rollers really just don't work,
You've got them anyway.
it's
Yeah,
it's
fair
making
enough.
sure that there's still something.
Some good coverage, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
I think we'll have photos throughout the night for sure.
yeah, for sure. Like I plan
Yeah.
on stopping at a few stops,
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
people coming through and
Like-
and stopping it. You know.
And like the thing is, like you'll be able to pull off if you see like a car parked up,
Yep.
and that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah, exactly. So that's basically what
Yeah.
we'll be doing.
And
I
I've talked to
reckon,
Caleb
like-
about that as well. Like he's
Yep.
exactly the same. Like he said, if I see like a sick car parked up, pull over. You know.
Yep.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel like Mana would be like a good spot for like rolling photos, just because like you're
It's
in,
lit up here.
yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
you're,
that's
and
the
you're
other
in
thing
that
too.
slow speed as well, so the like
Yeah.
you're not so like far out of focus. and
Yeah. See, this
everything.
is the thing that I can't really express enough.
yeah,
I cannot shoot rollers at slow speeds.
yeah,
I absolutely just can't do it. I've tried.
Yeah.
I can't get my head around it. All of my rollers are shot at either 90 or 100k.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There are
I
other
sort of
people
see
that can.
why.
I've seen people
Yeah.
that can shoot them at 30 and 50k. I've tried it and it's a mess. Like, I 100% I shoot one. That's why I shoot
Every
them on
time
the
I've had a
motorway.
roller, it's been at speed, to be fair.
Yeah.
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 It's gotta be a speed.
Makes life a lot
I've
easier.
I've had a few with like Dobbs and Craig, and they've got me at like 40, 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But,
But
it's
like
just on
a
their
proper
phone.
fucking
Yeah.
like
See, the thing is you can make it work. There's a sort of rule that you can use is your shutter speed should always be half the speed of the car.
yeah.
So if they're doing 50, 1/25,
Yeah.
something like that. And it does work. I just can't get my head around it at slow speeds
Yeah.
because I've practiced all of mine at high speeds and I
Yeah.
prefer
High speed.
that
yeah.
look. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. But if we can,
Yeah.
I mean, those well-lit areas are going to be the best places for
Yeah.
it, for sure.
Yeah. Nah, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
We'll make it work.
Oh, yeah, I'll make it work for sure.
I'm not too sure, but like I've heard a rumor from someone that works on Transmission Galley, and it quite potentially could be opening up that weekend. So
Well, from what they've been saying, yeah,
it'll
Make
be,
the wish
it'll be
of
the
it bigger.
morning of
end
the
of
event.
March. Yeah.
That's what I've heard. So if it does, there could be a slight change up on the event.
Mm.
We'll see.
I'm not against the idea.
Yeah.
Definitely not against
Yeah,
the
we'll
idea.
see.
Every time
it
I
might
drive
just
past
be a
here, I'm
little,
like,
little spice at the end or something. Like
Yeah.
you never know.
Yeah.
But is that road really gonna be ready at that
Yeah.
point?
From what I've heard, like they've
Didn't they
been
scrap
told they
so
have
many
to have
like
it done.
different tests so they could get it out quicker?
They're probably going to close it again afterwards. Is what
Yeah,
what I've
like
heard.
they're,
Yeah,
they're
It's
just gonna do like what
yeah.
everyone's doing these days, like not meet quota,
Yeah,
get it out there, fix it up later.
Yeah.
yeah.
Essentially, yeah.
It
I
sounds
mean,
like
so
I
many
feel
things
like
are doing that
regardless,
these days.
I feel like that's just literally how all roads in this country are
Well,
built.
like, look at how much
Pretty much
roadworks
these
they're
days,
doing
yeah.
in, like,
Yeah.
the new motorway around, like, Kapiti and shit at the moment.
Mm.
Like, every time...
Bro, that expressway got laid and ripped up like 3 times within
Yeah.
the first year.
Yeah.
Like, I swear.
Exactly.
Yep.
It was
I mean,
just
you
like-
look at the section they've only just finished on the Haywoods.
Yeah.
yeah,
That took
so
way
long.
longer than it
Yeah.
needed to.
fuck yeah.
But even then, it's still going. Like
It's,
the
yeah,
next
they
exactly.
just
section,
finished
Like
half
the
of
next
it.
sections.
and that's
now
the other thing. Like I know people will be a little bit dubious about the fucking
Yes.
Haywoods.
Yeah.
Like I've driven over it and I'm sitting pretty fucking low. Like, you
Yeah,
know, like
you're
50,
real
60 mil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I can do it sweet as. So majority of
Yeah.
cars should be pretty fine. But at the same
Not so
time,
much-
I'll be driving it again, like
Mhm.
right before the event, just to double check.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
Not so much worried about the height on that one. People are just going to have to watch their following distances.
Yes.
that's the
Yeah.
key. But like,
Yeah.
hopefully, that's what I'm planning. Having the lead cars sort of
Mhm.
thing, we can
Yeah,
try
yeah,
and
yeah,
set
for
the
sure.
pace like
Yeah.
between
Yeah.
as well.
I mean, if
Like,
you can do that, and you can set the pace and everybody sticks to it,
Yeah.
and actually sticks to that speed limit, you should be fine.
Yeah.
But that's where you've got to. That's more where you've got to watch out for it.
Yeah.
There's the last thing you want of these people who don't usually bring their cars out to bring them out and have a windscreen blown out by rocks
Exactly,
or something,
yeah,
or
yeah.
just paint
Charge
shit.
your walkie.
All right.
Yeah.
Like we'll make it.
just
We'll make it work.
his batteries.
Oh, yeah, gangster.
I'll buy some
Yeah.
batteries
Yeah.
instead. That
Yeah.
might work.
What was that about?
No, nothing. You'll find out on the night.
Right.
This cunt's gonna be like, yo!
I think I know what it was.
Want
What?
to charge some batteries apparently.
Yeah.
Some walkies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're going for a walkies.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, I did
Where we
hear that.
going?
I did
Yeah.
hear that.
Yeah.
We're gonna go down and play with the buttons at the end of the fucking your driveway.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Let's go. You have a dumb traffic lights at the fucking front on the tracks
Yeah, I remember.
now.
I remember you talking about it on that.
It's
The one
dumb.
where we went live and they were talking. You guys were all talking after you'd stopped recording,
Yes.
and we stayed on.
That's right.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, we went after her on that one. That's right.
Yeah.
Crack up. I'll have that be on my.
We were
on my
drinking,
Instagram.
weren't
we?
Yeah, we were so
Yeah.
fucked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was pretty smashed.
We were real fucked.
Yeah.
That's right.
But there was night with the barbecue here. There was.
Yeah.
Mm.
Was it not Hard Park? Or
Yeah.
around that
Yeah.
time?
Yeah.
It was Hard Park.
It was
Yeah.
around that time.
Because then
Sure.
fucking I ended up cooking
Yes,
again.
it
at
was.
like 1
Yeah,
o'clock.
Yeah, because you were
Yeah,
offering
yeah.
autographs in exchange for beer.
That's
I was gonna say, yeah, it was hard part.
Fuck,
Yeah.
I talked some shit when I was drunk there. Oh. Fucking hell. No.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
That was,
you
a, that, was a,
probably
that was a
could.
good episode, man. That was a
Probably
fun one.
good. You've got some fans, but that'd be like, oh yeah, fucking give
Nah.
me autograph. Like, I'll give him a beer.
Well, he's trying to swap
Yeah.
autographs
Yeah.
for beer, and you're
Yeah,
trying to help them get it
shit.
cheaper.
It probably is.
I'll definitely take beers from people though. If anyone's out
Yeah.
there wants
Yeah.
to give me a beer, bro,
Yeah.
like, you're more than welcome to.
Beer for an
100%.
autograph.
Just put the same offer out.
That's a good offer.
Will I be drinking on the night? Don't know, I haven't thought that far. I want to be driving,
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm probably going to be driving.
Yeah, I really want to be driving.
You don't know how much of me wants to take that out.
as many
Yeah,
cars. I was going to say drinks for some reason. As many cars out as possible is like the key. You know, like if you have the ability to bring out a car, but you'd rather go with your mate, bring out the car. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go cruising, man.
Yeah.
I want to see
drive.
everyone just
Yeah,
mobbing the
100%,
motorways. Like, you know, nothing beats a good solid chain of cars on the motorway, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I just
looks
love
cool.
fucking.
Yeah, I
you
think
know.
this is going to be on another level.
Yeah,
Yeah.
If it
I've got a
gets
good
as big as
feeling.
it's appearing it's going to.
yeah,
Seeing the chain, so such a long chain of the cars behind you, is such a feeling. Like
Yeah.
I'll never ever forget the first night I ever hosted.
Yeah.
And I was heading down the street and just saw all the cars behind me. It was
Mhm.
just so fucking overwhelming.
Yeah.
To be honest, like it was incredible.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I think we sort of did it well with COVID as well. Like, we
Oh.
sort of like we're just after like the real peak in all the cases
Yeah.
around everyone. So
Mhm.
like, you know, everyone should be out of isolation ish.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
We just have to make sure that we don't get it for the next
I
week.
know, man. I'm
That's the
stressing.
risk. We're
That's
past the
something,
point.
that's something we've talked
Yeah,
about.
all of us
actually.
are fucking.
We're,
in the
we're
same
literally
boat,
yeah.
we're past the fucking point
and no one's had
of
it.
like if we get it from this point before the weekend, we're fucked. We're gonna
Yeah.
be in isolation for the period. Like,
yeah. Well, like, what do we do? Do we? Fuck. I haven't thought that far ahead.
Yeah.
what you do is you isolate for the whole time, and then for the night loop, you just go from here to your car, drive, and
Just stay
then
in
come
your
back home and get out of your
You
car.
can't do
again.
that.
Nah.
There's no way. Yeah, well, hopefully that doesn't happen. Which would.
Yes.
This is wood. This is not.
Right, mate? Yeah, no. That'd be all bad.
Yeah.
We'll be fine. Think positive.
Yep.
We've made it
No.
this far.
Yeah.
Think negative.
Shut up.
Negative tests.
Yeah, it's a good point.
That's
a good point.
Yeah, think negative test.
Dumb fucks.
Didn't think that through.
Yeah.
Nah, it's gonna be cool.
Yep.
Hopefully it changes the game, man.
Yeah.
I want people to fucking think like, this is dope. Let's
Mhm.
do it again. You
Yeah.
know, like
Yeah.
there's
Yeah,
plenty
and
of
then-
other crews out there that can make this shit happen. You know,
To anyone
like,
thinking that we're just stealing like Auckland's idea, we're
Yeah,
not so
pretty
much
much.
stealing their idea. We're more
we're
thinking
in-
it's such a fucking good idea
Yeah.
Yeah.
that we want to do it too.
Well, yeah.
We want to
Well,
make
100%,
it
like, we're
happen
not-
everywhere.
we
Like,
haven't denied that
it's
at
such
all.
a good
like,
idea
we've
that
said that on
we-
here
you know,
already.
yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this wasn't solely our idea, but like
No.
we've adapted it to Wellington as best that
As
we
we
think
can.
possible. You know,
Yeah.
like trying to make the most out of our sites and fucking keeping it safe for everyone.
Mhm.
So like, hopefully it should be fucking mate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Cool.
after seeing everything come out of that from like Instagram,
Yeah.
Snapchat from mates right there, it's so
Unreal,
worth doing.
yeah.
It was absolutely unreal.
Yeah, unreal.
Yeah.
everyone's talking about it right now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and there's been multiple like up
Um,
in Auckland.
I've
Yeah.
even had people hit me up on like the page asking if we've got like a Facebook page, if they can get invited to it and everything about it. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah. So it should be pretty good. And
That's
that's people like I don't even follow, so it's like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, gang. So
I did think about making it on Facebook, but at the same time,
think
it's
you need
gone
to.
this far. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
I think at this point you don't need to.
Yeah. The only thing putting it on Facebook would be good for is seeing numbers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But like,
Would
you
be a
can
real
still
good
see
idea.
numbers on the Instagram.
Yeah, all your
Mm.
analytics show.
like
Yeah.
our
everything.
fucking.
But I mean, it doesn't matter because at the end of the day, how many people are going to say they're going and then not go?
It's always the same.
The
fucking-
numbers are going to be when you're standing there on the night
Yeah.
looking at who's turned up.
Like how many video views? 2,252.
Mhm.
So you know, like
Yeah.
our target was
people are gonna see this.
2,000. We
Yeah.
fucking I didn't even know, but we smashed it.
fuck yeah.
And
So
we know
that's
the people
bang,
that watch this, like, they watch this, they
Yeah.
pass it on, it gets passed on.
Yeah.
You know, you can almost triple what we've
And,
like
like,
the numbers on this
yeah.
to people.
Exactly.
So like the hard thing about this is our unorthodox account. We don't let anyone
Mm-hmm.
into it. You know, like it's only people that we know, or like your account is fully legit. We can see photos
Yeah.
and we know who your friends
Yep.
are and shit like that. You know, like because this is ours. You know.
Yep.
We're in that transition period into the legal thing. You
Mhm.
know,
Yeah.
so. I know everyone that's watching already knows that, you know. So if
Mhm.
that's something that's important, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
just
Like
maintaining.
how you're trying to like maintain like the legal thing, but your hat says "fuck you."
It's always, man.
Whoa.
Fuck the system. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like,
Yeah.
we're in that transition period, so if there is people that are getting denied constantly because I keep seeing the same account pop up, like fuck, make it public so I can see your shit.
Yeah.
You know, we don't
Yeah.
have. Well, we do have shit to hide, I suppose. But you shouldn't have anything to hide if you
Not so much anymore.
Yeah. But regardless, we can't see it on
At
ours.
the
You can see it
moment.
on everyone else's accounts. they're sharing it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, and we've got so many shares for it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people in behind it.
It's gonna be good.
Hopefully top. That'd be me.
Hmm?
Be like one of the like biggest nights of Wellington.
Hopefully, man.
Yeah.
I think it will be just because of the fact that it pushes beyond the normal demographic.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly.
Because of the fact that it's being opened up, it's being advertised as family friendly,
Yeah.
public.
It is, man.
You'll get a
Yeah,
bigger
like,
turnout.
And you're
This
just
will be a broader
pretty
audience.
much going for a
Yeah.
drive. Like that's it.
That's
You
it.
just
That's
go
it, man. That's what we're
100%.
doing. We just want to mob the streets of Wellington
Yeah.
with as many cars as we can.
Like, you
How
know-
much fun would that be? Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, fuck,
Yeah.
people watch Too Fast and Furious and they're like, fuck, like, you know, I want to
Mhm.
do that. This is the closest you're going to get
Yeah.
legally.
Can,
you know,
can I
like-
say I thought about that today? Isn't it amazing how influenced we are by movie and TV?
Mm-hmm.
By these movies
Oh,
that came
yeah.
out in the early 2000s that were like semi-okay-ish, and they've pretty much shaped majority of our lives at this point.
100%. Like, watching
Right.
fucking that, you know, it makes you watch all these other videos and
Yeah.
Yeah.
watch the, you know,
Like,
threads
we
and,
consume
like, look at
so
threads
much
and shit
video
like that.
these days. Like,
Mm.
imagine how much shit's like going on in our head,
Yeah.
being influenced by that we don't even fucking
Yeah,
realize.
Yeah.
But yeah, people should fucking YouTube, like, Japan loops and, you know, the Kanjo
That's
loop.
sick.
And
Kanjo loop, yep.
honestly,
It's so
have a
hard.
look at it and then you'll be fizzing.
When
Like,
I
you'll wanna
first
come out
gave
and
it a
just
read,
give
I
something
was
similar
like,
a
this
try.
has
You
been-
know?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because I saw Auckland share, like JD in New Zealand, he shared the link to the actual like Wikipedia page that you can read up and
Mhm.
like shows you photos.
And
And all just started, like, from what I could see, bro, it just all started with, like, Honda nuts, eh? Like,
Mhm.
just brought
Yeah,
a cheap-ass
yeah. I
Honda,
can't-
bro,
what's
just to,
the-
like, do
the
a
Honda
little,
team?
like, racing shit.
fuck, if you say it or not, I can't. There's one in particular that's like the guys that started it,
Yeah.
and they're like, yeah, this little Honda team. Like, majority of them had EK fucking.
Some of
It's
it-
no good racing, is it? Was it no good racing?
No good racing. I don't know. I think they came afterwards.
So afterwards?
Yeah, they're the same, exact
Same thing,
Yeah,
yeah.
but like I'm pretty sure there was someone else before them because I know them.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, man, and they just fucking, did the toge runs and.
I've seen videos, eh, where cops used to, like, block off bridges and shit and, like, throw shit at their cars and they're just, like, gapping through.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Yeah.
just because they're doing a loop.
Like obviously you can't do that.
No.
But
Yeah.
like, you know, you can adapt it to what we can do, and we can
Mhm.
do it legally with as many cars as possible.
Yeah.
To me, that sounds fucking sick.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, hard.
Especially when you've got guys like you fucking taking photos and
Yeah.
you know people out there getting videos and
Yeah.
shit. Like,
Yeah, this
there's
is
a
the
good
prime
chance you're gonna make the
opportunity.
fucking
Yeah.
reels that we
100%.
post, and
Yeah.
fucking thousands of people will see it. So
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
that's
you,
dope.
you can sit there at home and be like, yo, that's my fucking car up
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's fat. Like,
Surely, we can just with the amount of cars we're going to have, as much as it's going to be big. Surely, like there'd be no like dumb attention from the cops by it, considering how little they did about the
I think-
hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cars that were driving in convoy very recently to our parliament.
Yeah.
No,
You know,
Yeah.
like
I'm-
if they
like,
come
I'm
down hard
expecting
on
cops,
us
but at
just
the
for
same
fucking
time,
driving
like,
around.
I think they're gonna be just as surprised
As
as anyone
long
else.
as long as there's no drama, it'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
hard. And I feel like if it goes back to what you said, like if you see families or like even cops wearing masks or something, just chuck
That's
your
what I
mask
mean, and
on.
that's,
yeah.
that plays a huge part
Just-
in us
yeah,
being
just
safe
to make it
with
look-
the cops and the
Mhm.
community.
Yeah.
Like, it is a legal event, and if you went to a fucking event exactly like this that was in a proper premises, cordoned off,
Yeah.
you would have to wear a fucking mask walking
Yeah.
around,
Mhm.
you know? So, like, people should just be in that mindset, in my
Yeah.
opinion. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
yeah.
Pretty much.
So, I'm
Yeah.
going to try my hardest to consciously wear my mask,
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know,
by
like
example.
within
Mm.
myself and lead by example,
Yeah,
walking
same.
around. Like, I reckon
Yeah.
it'll be cool. Like,
Yeah, I'll be the same because I'll be here, there, and everywhere.
yeah.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, man. You know, like we're obviously running the show, and you know, people will be coming up to us, asking us
Yes.
questions and shit
Mhm.
like that. So if we're in contact with a lot of people, like,
Yeah, it keeps you guys safe as well,
Yeah.
for sure.
yeah,
Mm.
I don't know. I think it's cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be good.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I'm actually really
Yeah.
fucking excited.
Yeah, I haven't
about
been
it.
excited for an event like this for a long time.
And we've got people from Palmerston coming, you know, definite Marston.
Yeah.
So like, you know, people are coming from all over. Had someone message me today from New Plymouth.
Mm,
They're coming down.
sure.
They're gonna like go down to Palmy and then convoy down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's fucking, you know,
Hard.
people are making some serious
Mhm.
efforts.
Well,
Like,
yeah,
yeah.
hard. And I think it helps out with Palmy as well, because Palmy's been going up to like a lot of the invasions as well, and like
Yeah.
talking to a lot of them people. So
Mhm.
like having Palmy like just share what we're trying to do around as well, just opens it
Yeah.
up to a wider
Yeah.
scale.
And that's something that we have done for a little bit now,
Yeah.
is involve Palmy and try and get that from back in the
Yeah.
past, you know, like how we used to
A
have
lot
like
of
little,
Island can
little
go.
rivalries, but like
Yeah.
it was friendly,
Friendly.
you know,
Mhm.
like it never happened regular. It was always a special occasion, but like we all knew each other and you'd
Yeah.
come together, sort of thing,
Yeah.
So
You
that's
always knew
something
it was a
that
good
we've
night
tried to
when
bring
Palmer
back,
was coming
like,
down,
Yeah.
you know.
as a
It was going to
crew.
be a big one. It was going to
Yeah.
be a good one. Yeah, it was going to be fucking
Yeah,
hectic.
yeah.
And it's the same now,
Yeah,
you know.
exactly.
When we host something and we say, "Oh, Farmy's coming down,"
Mhm.
everyone's like, "Oh, fuck, I'm coming out then."
Yeah.
Like, you know, like,
Yeah,
it's gonna be
Yeah.
a good night, you know. And it's
Right.
the same up there. If Wally's comes up, fuck, all of those guys are like, "Mean,
Yeah.
right, this is it. We're
And
coming
they go
out."
hard for their home.
Exactly,
Yeah.
you know.
It's legit like
And that's what I
Sport,
love
bro,
about
home
it.
and away,
Yeah,
like.
it's like
Sick.
pretty much you're just playing for your home team, but
Yeah.
you want to make your home team fucking
Yeah.
like show off the best, bro. Yeah,
Exactly.
Fuck yeah, like
And
I
this is an
remember
event
coming
that
down.
Palmy's like, you know, quite a few guys up there are fizzing for because it's something different from what
Yeah.
they've fucking all been used to
Mhm.
for
Yeah.
such a
Some
long
cool cars
time.
coming
You
from
know,
the
it's a
looks
good
of it.
excuse to get out,
Yeah.
fucking drive your car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
See
you've
some
got
new
so many
fucking
people up
people.
in Palmy that have a lot of cars and
Yeah.
into cars that just don't go to the
Exactly.
the drags, and
Mhm.
like
Yeah.
seeing something
Yeah.
like this and get shed around like the Palmy scene is like massive.
Well, that's it. Palmer's showing us what they can do on the street, but like now we get to see what they can do with the cars.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In this sort of sense, you know, like
It's
it's gonna
cool,
be cool.
man. Yeah.
And that's what I mean, like opening it up to other
Current
to those other
enthusiasts,
demographics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna
Yeah,
really
it's not
shine.
just
I think.
boy races.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
you know what I
We're
mean.
not just
Like,
homes.
not everyone's the fucking same. Yeah.
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 Like we're calling out to every like old man, child, woman. Like,
Bro, like I
Maybe
want to see an
everyone,
Impala. That's my goal. I just want to see an Impala out. Like, you know,
Yeah,
I reckon it'll be dope.
that'd be cool.
I
Just
don't
get
even
some
know
old
what
school
I
Mary.
want to see.
Hey?
Just want to see a bit of everything.
Same, but like
Yeah.
that's one
Yeah.
car that I'm just like in my head. I'm like,
A
man,
nice
I just
Impala
want to see
going
one
the
rolling
road.
down the road. Like,
Yeah, that'd be
whether
cool.
it be an old dude or a young guy, you
Mhm.
know. Fuck.
Like I remember when we first moved up to Palmy, and I would have been like 9, and my sister met like some cunt that ran the drags back then, and it was legit like park up in the square. Like every cunt just parked up in the square, and that was first spot, and everyone like rolled round and talked to everyone and all that kind of shit bullshit. And then
Yeah.
like Friday nights was just we only did dirt drags. It was just drags, like it was
Yeah.
fucking out of it. But just seen a bit of everything, like from your rotaries to like your
Mhm.
V8s to even like supercharged like V6s and all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
Now you just see every like man's Evo and Honda and Skyline, and like
Yeah.
I want to see like different, really. Like,
I want to see different, and I want to see a lot of it. Like I want
Yeah.
to see,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what I mean.
I want to
yeah,
see our
100%.
regulars like all cleaned up and shiny.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
that's gonna
care
be
if
sick.
people have just got their dailies, man. Like,
Yeah.
fucking bring it
Yeah.
out.
That's
Like,
what I mean,
I
like-
want people to enjoy the night. Fuck,
Yeah.
I don't care what I'm
Mhm.
staring at.
We're gonna see
as
some
long
cool
as I'm in a
cars that
fucking
are
big
mad
chain of
to like,
cars, you know. Like,
100%.
you're showing off your car. at the
even
end of
if
the
you
day
have
and
to
enjoying
leave
other people's,
Wellington
like-
at that time, just wait a little bit till we get the loop going, and then just drive through with us, just to leave. Like
Mhm.
Yeah.
all good.
But, like,
More
yeah.
cars, the merrier.
And for anyone that's still watching it like closely, this episode, like we will be doing something spicy at the end.
Yeah.
Like,
Mhm.
we've
Don't know how
decided.
long you left
Yeah.
that.
We're doing something special at the end,
Yeah.
which will be fucking cool. Like,
Yeah.
and hopefully we
I
can
think-
get some good photos.
I think out of everything, that's the part I'm the most excited
Yeah.
for sure.
I mean,
So watch the live, man. Like honestly, it's
Yeah.
gonna be cool. Like,
Yeah.
Once
Fuck
we make
yeah.
the call, you're just gonna see everyone flood, and it's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Like, especially at different points on the loop, like that's gonna be
Yes.
the coolest part. Like people will be driving along and then just see people spinning around on an
Mhm.
overpass or something, and be like,
yep. Take me
"What's
next
going
turn.
on?
Yeah.
Like, where are we off to?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it'll be cool.
Hun. Fuck yeah.
Cars everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's definitely the...
It's gonna be a fucking main part to it.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, I've got so many people asking what the fuck is happening on the night, and I'm like, you're just gonna have to come along and see, man.
it's
Like,
Surprise.
you've seen the loop, man. You just
Yeah.
gotta wait for the what's to come.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
yeah, nah,
Yeah, we're not saying nothing.
it's gonna be a fucking good time.
Yeah.
That's all you need
Great
to
time.
know.
You want to know, be there.
Yeah, it's not that much gas, man. Like, fuck, we've given you guys like 3 to 4 weeks planning. You know, like
Mhm.
gas has come down quite a lot now. Like, fuck, I saw it for $2.64 for 91 today. Like,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that's pretty cheap
They've
compared to
cut-
what it was like
Yeah.
last week, man.
Yeah.
They've cut the tax or something. Yeah.
hmm
That's pretty cheap. So like, I think
It's good. It's good that it's cheaper, but
$2.80 or something.
it's sad that we're calling that cheap for 91.
Yeah.
Oh, I know, but like,
I feel like
in this
the work-
current fucking
Yeah.
I filled up
Yeah.
the work van today, and it was I filled it up the other day when it was at $3, and that
Mhm.
cost me like 212 to fill it up. A year ago it was 140 to fill it.
hmm
Right, and today I filled it up at $2.75, and it cost 220 to fill. Like it's normally religiously pretty much to the dollar back would stop on
Mhm.
the thing, but it's like 25 cents cheaper and
Yeah.
and cost more. I didn't get it.
That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't get it. The leaders were pretty much the same. Like there was like
Mhm.
a couple of numbers off. Like
That 25 cents is a joke.
yeah,
Oh,
it's fucking.
When you
it's-
see the breakdown of
But
what
no,
they're
it was
making off
only
the
on-
tax, it's a joke.
Yeah, it was only on petrol that they took the tax off. I don't think they took the tax
diesel's
off.
still up there.
Yeah, they didn't
Diesel,
take it off.
they-
Diesel's ridiculous.
Diesel, they took it off the road users, I believe.
Oh,
No, because road users only have just gone up.
well maybe.
Because
they
I
did.
seen
they
something
only went
about
up,
it coming
like,
off
last
of
week or
petrol
some
and
shit.
road users.
Yeah.
At
So
this
I
point,
think
road
that's-
users need to go.
Yeah, pretty
Well,
much.
that's it. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
fucking-
it's officially more expensive to own a diesel.
It
Yeah,
literally
it
is.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, I said it was for that big price increase recently. Like everyone that spent the past couple of years buying diesels because it was the way cheaper option,
Yeah.
Mhm.
has just been completely fucked over by that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, but like, yeah, it is what it is really. Like, it's never gonna get.
I remember
cheaper.
filling that for
Like,
89
you know what I
cents.
mean?
Yeah.
once. Like,
It's always
Yeah.
gonna get dearer from here.
89
Yeah.
cents.
89 cents litre.
Yep.
Yeah, it's sad.
Yeah.
It's a sad
Yeah.
reality. Yeah, like
yeah,
it
is.
only gonna get
It's
worse.
a terrible
like,
reality.
Yep.
And we all love our cars, and like,
Yeah.
unfortunately, majority of them are fucking thirsty. Like, you know.
Fuck yeah.
Yep. I chose the perfect time to start dailying a V8 again.
Exactly.
Yeah, what are those wheels like? Do you want some wheels just to roll on, just like so it doesn't look so like?
It's one of my
I
factory
was
wheels,
like,
man.
I was like, hey, look at what the fuck are those?
Just call them the air.
I can give you 119.
Nah, I think we got that problem pretty much sorted, as I was saying to you earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately the original plan fell through, but
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I saw your post up and I was like, oh, yeah. And then, like, 2
Yeah.
minutes later, I was like, ding, another one. I was like, oh, yeah, what's this one? And then,
Yeah.
ding, another one. And I was
Yeah.
like, oh, yeah.
so
Oh,
yeah,
yeah, man's on the hunt.
ended up getting the deposit back yesterday, so
Oh,
I've
yeah.
just been going through trying to find everything
Yeah.
quickly. I said to Tommy,
Yeah.
the plan is provided I can get it all done by the end of the week, it'll be at the night loop.
Yeah. Man.
So
It's the main time.
hopefully,
It's a fucking crunch.
I've pulled off more in
Oh
less
yeah,
time.
I know. Like,
So I'm not stressing it too much. It's all going to come down to shipping
Yeah.
Yeah.
because the freight chain at the moment is just fucked.
Yeah.
Like seeing it through work, seeing it from people that are waiting for parts to turn up.
that's
like,
ridiculous, bro. Like,
Fuck yeah.
watching. Oh yeah.
I think the couriers through work at the moment are 12 days behind, nearly 2 weeks behind. Yeah, so
I'll
that's the
probably-
only part that's going to fuck me at this point, is the freight. Everything else is lined up, ready to go.
Ah. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed for sure.
It'll
Yeah. If I can make it happen, I'll make it happen.
Yeah, it'll happen.
Should be good.
Hopefully.
Same.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that's going to be an interesting one.
It's gonna be a fucking interesting night.
We'll get it.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
Even if we do it, it's gonna be an interesting night.
Yeah, it will be.
But hey, that's what it's about.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
We
for
love
sure.
a good sketchy night.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
for sure.
It just makes the night like that just a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
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 Like, oh, my
That's
headlights
why
are
I'm
gone.
contemplating
Fuck.
that. You know how much all week, bro, I've been
Boys, we
going,
got no
"Guys, just go
headlights.
fuck it."
Full of it.
Yeah.
What way did we fuck now?
Yeah. Oh, as soon as I like hit that corner, and fucking like went to indicate, and it was just like, nope. I was like, fuck.
So,
And
I
then-
told you as well. That was the worst part when we were doing this guards. I was
Yeah.
like, bro, we need to put this up higher.
Yeah,
like,
well, I know, but like, we couldn't.
we could have.
No, we couldn't.
Definitely could have done something.
There'll be a way to do it.
Yeah, I did something, bro. I just tied to the shock. All good.
Nah, but like.
Just pulled out a
He
way.
did
That
something,
night,
yeah,
that
just-
I, the
Yeah.
night I came tied it up, I was like, nah, we should have.
Oh, bro,
fucking-
that broke straight away.
I know.
Why'd you cable tie it there? You should have cable tied it somewhere else, like the shop.
No, but it's
Yeah, yeah.
no, just no.
Yeah, the problem is it broke because it wasn't sketchy enough, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, you just
use
didn't
enough
RFP
cable
it
ties.
enough.
No, I didn't do it enough, bro. I need more cable
Yeah,
ties.
that's
Yeah, and some duct tape.
Yeah, if you can't
Yeah.
fix it with cable ties and duct tape,
No.
you're not using enough cable ties and duct
I
tape.
didn't have
Simple
any
as
duct tape.
that.
That's the problem. I needed
That's
duct
where you
tape,
went
yeah.
wrong. Yeah,
But
yeah.
like, what?
So,
you had-
prime
you had-
example,
you
your
had-
guards, when we were beating them. If you know, if it's not working, just hit it harder.
Yeah, exactly.
And it worked.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah, I did.
He was
smash
like
the fuck
tapping
out of
his
the guard
guards and it was
worked.
doing
Yeah.
nothing. He asked me
I've
to give
got-
it a hit, so I gave it a whack and it
Mhm.
fucking bent it. Like,
Yep. Yeah, the guards on those things are fucking stupid, eh?
Oh,
They're pretty fucking strong. Like,
Yeah.
even with a lot
It
of
took
heat
a lot,
and for
man.
ages too. Like,
Yep.
they still won't budge, and it's like, come on, you bitch.
Yeah, my rear guards are... Well, just don't look at them too closely.
Yeah, no,
But,
I
um,
have.
yeah.
I was like, oh, these look like mine.
that was the day before Hard Park.
Oh, hey.
Everything, I was waiting on everything to turn up from Japan. It turned up at the beginning of the week before Hard Park the year I took it.
Yeah.
Everything got to me 2 days before.
Oh.
And that was suspension stuff, the wheels, the lips and skirts and stuff, like everything turned up
Yeah.
2 days before.
fuck.
So,
Was it
like-
painted, the kit?
I rattle canned it in the...
Holy
Oh.
fuck.
Not that you could tell.
Yeah,
No,
no.
that blended alright, but yeah, no,
Yeah.
that was from from a 19
Damn.
from a 19.9.5 at 38 to 20 by 10s at 23 and 20 by 11s at 18.
Holy fuck.
Damn.
So that's why the rear guards look as bad as they do.
Yeah, that's a pretty nutty wheel, man.
Hard, that's huge.
And that was -6 and 8 degrees. So
Yeah.
6 front, 8 rear.
Whoa.
-10 at full air out.
It's a good fitment on that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Hard,
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
It was mean.
That thing was more of a death trap than the
Yeah.
Accord.
Really?
Yeah. Because of the suspension design in the back of it, when one side toes in,
Yeah.
the car goes that way because the wheels match
Oh.
themselves. So at 100k, the back end's just doing this,
Yeah.
Oh,
and it was
fuck
yeah,
that.
no, it was that's why it looks like it does now.
Yeah.
Because I drove it 3 times and went, this is just fucking
Ridiculous,
stupid,
yeah.
and just pulled it all apart. Yeah,
Fuck.
yeah, but it looked good for the little while that it was
Yeah, look, man.
that it was done.
Fuck yeah, did it what?
Looked, man.
Good old crown.
Yeah,
That was when I had my OG wheels.
yeah, that was
Oh,
cool.
second wheels.
That thing was fucking
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah, I just love driving past you.
Yeah, every single time,
Big
yeah.
buddy gang.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be a little bit more subtle this time around, but it'll still be good.
Man.
Man.
Yeah, I'm excited to see it, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah. Well, it was literally just sort of I was messaging Jamie.
Yeah.
You guys know Jamie.
Yeah.
I was messaging him yesterday, and as soon as I told him the deposit had come back, he was literally hunting. He was sending me a link to 3-piece 19s and 20s all day yesterday. He was like, "We need to get this thing done." He's like, "Here's like 6 or 7 sets of wheels. Just have a look." And then I was like, "Oh, hang on a minute. I might go 20s instead of 19s because I know if we go static, we'll be able to tuck 20s
Yeah.
in the back." It's like, all right, we'll do that. Had a look, found a set within like 10 minutes. I was like, "Yep, done." But we've literally put the money through Monday and make it happen. And then
Damn.
it's just finding adjusties after that. But I think I might.
Surely.
I might
You're
have
on
a set
bags at the
found.
moment, eh?
Yeah, factory. Yeah, it's
Yeah, chill.
garbage.
Can I steal them? See if it fits.
You
my car.
can have them if you want.
Oh yeah, fucking A.
I don't know how well they'll
If I
work.
could do that in a week, bro, that'd be.
Yeah.
Just raise the crown just a
I don't know
little
how you
bit.
run lines, man.
Yeah.
Factory lines, you wouldn't be able
Oh,
to
bro,
take
I'd.
out.
I think you can
legit
take them out,
weld
but
the
they
bar
won't.
at the
They
bottom.
won't
Yeah.
work for
You
some
would
stuff.
have a scrape tray.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fucking A.
Yeah.
Oh no, that could be even worse. Putting bags in my car because
So
I
you-
just
It'd be
on
terrible.
motorway
You'd be
for
skidding,
ages,
bro.
eh?
Not
Yeah.
for what you do. Like.
You'll be going sideways.
Yeah,
and
going
just be
skidding
like,
and accidentally hit it out. Just.
It won't get low enough to drag the body.
Oh,
I'm sure we can find a
You'd
way.
be surprised, bro. She doesn't even got bags, and
We'll just drop the body.
she scrapes.
Yeah, that's what I mean. When you put it on the bags, it won't. The internal bump stops are so big that
I was gonna-
completely
oh, man.
aired out, even on 19s, it wouldn't sit flat.
gangster,
No,
so
we
I
can
can just
remove
run
them.
it flat, and it's probably still
No, you
higher
can't
than
because
what
they're
I'm
inside
running.
the bag. To remove the bump stops, you got to literally slice the bag enough to do it.
Oh, that's rough.
All good. We'll just stitch it back together and just no
Stitch
more
it back
nails,
together?
bro. All good.
Yeah.
Bit of duct tape over there, bro.
Yeah,
Like some
yeah,
extra
yeah.
professional, right?
Hell yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, want some good rust ideas, bro? Come to me.
Yeah, see, now it sounds like the work I do.
You know, the bags in that were terrible.
Yeah. Yeah, David's having a bit of problems with his at the moment.
Is
Or,
he?
like, was having a bit of
He just
problems.
refuses to air his down because he knows how he doesn't like have a week for it to air back up between spots. Because that's about what it takes.
Yeah,
in those
fucking
things.
A, bro.
I put,
Really?
I put,
Yeah,
yeah,
bro,
man,
it
it's
takes
bad.
like 45 minutes to an hour to get like...
Oh,
Yeah.
He's got to like already turn his car in like 20, 30 minutes before we leave, eh?
If you air them down, it does genuinely take that long.
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Mine took
I'm
not
guessing it has, like,
45
a
minutes.
yeah,
It takes like
compressor.
it takes longer to go down than it does to go up because the dumps in them may as well not exist.
Oh my god.
Do you got
But-
a fridge in yours?
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah, in the back seat. Yeah.
What?
Man.
That thing is the perfect road trip car, man.
There's
Yeah.
luxury,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah. 100%.
But
Have a fridge in your car.
when I had it on the 20s, it took even longer to air up because the fitment in the back was so tight, the tyres would get stuck. You had to wait for the bags to get enough pressure to lift it, and then you just hear this doom, doom, and just the tyres popping out from the guards. You just watch the guards flex back in.
That's what you want.
Yeah, it's perfect.
That's what you want.
Yeah.
That's when you know you've done it right.
Oh yeah, definitely. It was done
There you
right. It
go.
was just stupid to drive. If I had have put the money into a decent static setup, we could have made it work.
Yeah.
But I wasn't willing to fork out $5,000 for
No.
coilovers. So no, we got a plan, and I feel like it's definitely going to work, and it'll be.
Where's yours?
I don't have one anymore.
Oh,
Ran out. I haven't had a chance to go and get it.
well, that sounds like a you
We
problem.
review these often. What have we got today?
Oh, fucking DJ comes out
Oh,
of
you got the
nowhere.
pink lemonade? Yeah.
Bro, that has
You
no
don't vape?
flavour
No.
whatsoever, eh? I cannot taste that, eh? That just tastes bland.
No, see, I taste that more than yours.
This is fun. Try that one.
Legit.
That's the one I brought yesterday. The one that cost me $10 for 2,000 puffs.
How do you not taste that? I taste that over the Red Bull. Have you seen
Yeah,
our
I can't
fucking
overtaste
vape
the
reviews
Red
on
Bull.
here before?
No.
We've
Oh yeah,
done
we
vape
occasionally
reviews.
do them.
Oh really?
We get random disposable
Yeah,
vapes
bro.
that cost us nothing.
There
and
was
then
one episode where we tried to like puff on it as long as possible, eh?
We all got
Oh,
rich.
that's quite nice.
It's
not
just like
bad.
swallowing
Yeah,
like a
$10,
kg of ice, bro.
2,000.
Yeah, good.
Your throat's just
That's what I
frozen,
really
eh?
can't
And you can't breathe.
Oh,
It
yeah,
fucking
we shop
hurts.
next to the
Sounds like a good
gas
time.
station.
It was, bro.
The gas station
Like,
used to
I
sell
tried to
heaps
make
of
them
vape
do it
shit.
again.
And all the laws came in, so they just built a shop.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's like the guy in fucking Park Ave. I sold him all his lighting at work, and he was like, "You come on, bro, give you a free vape." I was like, "Okay." Like, went after work, and he was like, "Well, you pick what you want, bro." And I was like, looking at the cabinet of like actual vapes, and I was like, "Damn, these like $100." Like, man, like. So that one, he was like, "No, bro, like the sign, like disposables." I was like, "Damn it!" Fuck. No, I'll take that one. But
Crack up.
it was still mean, like
Yeah.
$15 vape free. Like, yeah, I was looking at the $100 ones, like, yeah, here we go.
It's worth a shot though.
Yeah, the one that I got that from was like a miniature shosha. They literally
You
sell
gotta be
everything.
optimistic, yeah.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. That's one of the things you don't know if you don't ask.
Exactly. That's what my dad always told me, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah. Can I have that? Ask. Can I have it? No. Oh, fuck. I told you, like, you know?
But there's a 50-50 chance the answer was going to be
Exactly,
yes.
bro, what flavour's that?
Oh, what?
Blue, bro.
I'm gonna steal one.
Blue.
Blue. Oh.
Yeah, Horizon.
Right.
Yeah, bro, that's the flavour. Horizon
I haven't
Blue.
had a Dirty Horizon in a while, mate. How much are they now?
Fucking.
Heaps.
I don't even know. I don't even look anymore, eh? I just close my eyes.
Last pack Darius I brought was Dunhill Blues, bro, and
Oh,
it was like $37.90 or something for 20s.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous, bro.
Pretty sure these are like 30. Like 31.
Yeah, I can see why you don't look when you swipe, eh?
Oh, murder,
Bro,
bro.
after
Like, you
that,
imagine
yeah.
getting gas, a couple of drinks, a pack of
pie.
darts, and a pie for the
Yeah,
drags.
bro. You already
It's the
spent
trading
like
tradition.
It's like a week's wages
Yeah,
almost.
yeah.
No, that's a day, bro.
I
That's a
don't,
day
I, don't, I
gone.
don't have a house
Can't
to take a
use all
deposit
that
out
That-
of.
that's like that's the tradie tradition to like
Mhm.
you know where when you're going in the morning to the servo, that's exactly what you buy.
Yep.
Like, you buy that because that was the cheapest
Yeah.
option
Yeah,
bro.
and the easiest and quickest. And it's
now
now
it's
the
just
most
not.
inconvenient
Yeah.
and expensive fucking thing to do.
You're online the night
It's a
before.
sad day outing at this
Yeah.
point.
Yeah, fucking A.
You're on the net the night before. Quick top up on the mortgage.
yeah.
Can I get gas tomorrow?
Yeah. Oh,
Gas tomorrow.
yeah, damn it.
It's been me recently.
Bad
I've
credit
been
rating.
running my
Fuck.
car empty over the past few weeks. Like there's been a morning that I had to walk to work. There's been a night that I had to walk home from halfway.
Yeah.
Like just been running it as low as I can. As
Yeah.
bad as it is, my car's fucking old anyway. And,
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but it's
I've just
trying to
literally been
spend the-
going
the
to
bare
and
minimum.
from work and the odd drive to the shop. I'm just like,
yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
have a social life at the
See,
moment.
like, I made the mistake of filling up, like, the day they put the gas up.
Yep.
Right, so I filled up my car. Then we went out to the drags. That was like fucking half a tank
Yeah.
gone.
Mhm.
Bro, like, honestly, that weekend was like a $200 weekend day, and I was like, if I hadn't have filled up my car, I never would have done that.
Yeah.
Like, what a fucking idiot. Like,
That's it. My
Yeah.
cars have only
Can't
seen
sit there and
the
look at a
stretch
full
of road for me
tank
to
and
work.
not
It's a
drive.
2-minute drive.
Yep.
It's as far as it's gone.
yeah, no, having like a full tank, man, I can't not drive.
Yep.
You look at it, you're like, yeah, I've got gas.
Yeah, I'll go for
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem is you got gas till you don't.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean. But like, I've
Action went
got
for
an
a
addicted
drive.
personality, you know.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
driving's my thing.
Yeah.
Like,
So I have a full tank gas. I can go for a drive.
yeah. Fuck
So,
yeah.
at least I
mate.
can
See,
Oh,
with
fix
you,
driving
with you,
through
it's
work.
like, oh, I got a full tank of gas. Like, go to letterbox.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, it's gone.
It's a bit.
First down the drive.
It's a bit better than that.
Okay,
I can probably get. Yeah, I was gonna say, I can probably get to the end of the street.
Go to the supermarket.
I've
then
got
I
that.
go home.
I've got
You go to the
that thing
supermarket
to.
and walk home.
Yeah, I've got it to 480k to a tank now.
It's not bad.
That's pretty good.
yeah.
It's not great.
It's not
It's
brilliant.
not great.
No, it's not great.
It's a
right,
trade-off
but-
though.
Yeah.
Like I only get 480k to a tank, but it's a really comfy 480k.
480's not bad.
That's
though.
really not that bad,
It's
and that's
not
around
bad.
town.
Yeah.
The best I've done on a road trip was just shy of 800.
Yeah.
I
see,
did from
like
here to
the-
New Plymouth on 2/3 of a tank, and I wasn't nice to it either.
The Skyline got to Auckland and then had like a day's driving around in Auckland, and like I was going, like wasn't boosting it the whole time, but like I was changing speed quite a bit, and that was one whole tank.
Mm-hmm.
So that was pretty good.
That's
That was
not
like
bad.
780 k's I think it was
Mhm.
for a full tank.
Yeah.
So it was
Pretty
pretty
good.
good.
That's pretty
Out on
good.
the open road, just
Yeah.
fucking.
I like
I
it.
love the open road,
Yeah.
man.
The best I've had was the Accord, I think. I drove from here to Auckland and round Auckland for 2 days on the same tank.
Yeah,
I
my
guess.
Civic was ridiculous,
Yeah.
man. So like back in the day, $70 tank, get me all the way to Gisborne, like,
Mhm.
drive around Gisborne, then have to fill up. Like,
Yep.
85 Corolla.
Yeah, bro.
Full,
Yeah,
full
it's
week, bro,
unreal.
of driving back and forth to Paitoa to Palmy, bro, like 3 times, like
Yeah.
each day, bro.
Mhm.
And like hit Eli, and you're like, click the things, man, got 100 k's left.
Fucking
Fucking mint.
mint. Cruise control is like a game changer.
Oh yeah.
Fuck up.
So, cruise control.
Crown's
Yeah,
the same.
yeah,
Crown's the
technological
same.
bullshit.
Yeah, see, the Skyline doesn't
No,
have
it's
it.
not.
Really?
Nah.
Fuck, I would have thought it was.
Neither
See, like
does
on the
my
listing when I
Crown.
brought it, it said it had it, and I
Yeah.
just like I saw the buttons on the
Mine
dash. I'm
don't
like,
know
oh, they
what
must
it
be
is.
like sweet.
Yeah.
It's
Nah,
like,
neither.
right,
Never had an
nah.
idea
Nothing.
of what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
it was my dash light, so like I was like,
Fuck.
fuck.
Born too young.
Yeah, the cruise control on the Crown's good,
Yeah.
and it's 6-speed.
Yeah.
It's a 6-speed auto, so it's like 1200
Same
revs
as the
at
Cone, yeah.
55. It's good.
Yeah, the
It's like,
Falcon
oh.
6-speed.
See, I'm just a 4-speed with like foot control, so
Mm.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no cruise control.
See, I'd love a manual, but at the same time, it's not practical around town, like with
Nah,
gas.
fuck
Yeah.
off, I'd still love a manual.
See, so I have a manual diesel.
Nah, but it's daily. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
nah, I'd still love a manual. Like, I prefer manual over an auto. any
100%.
day.
I'm a manual.
I'd-
through.
I'd-
Like,
I do if
even
it's-
daily.
I do if it's a
manual.
weekend car, but I'm
Yeah.
100% with you on the
Yeah.
daily thing,
Yeah.
man.
I gotta
If
have
you're sitting
one
in
of each.
traffic, why the fuck?
There's
do you
I
want
nothing
drive a
to
truck,
run
worse,
much?
bro. Yeah, there's nothing worse.
I drive a manual truck all day, so I'm used to it.
Well, yeah, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
so-
Yeah, but that was
like-
like me when I had the work van.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
day in, day out, just fucking
Fuck
in
yeah.
the manual van.
Mhm.
Yeah, and I fucking love like going past people and you're just like engine braking when you touch the accelerator, bro. It's just like so you're like down the road, or like you change your gears and you're like pop, 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 pop,
Yeah,
pop,
but see, do you not love getting
pop.
in your car at the end of the day and being like me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
so
bro.
that's the aspect that I love.
Like,
You know, it's exactly
Getting
that.
in my fucking
It's
Skyline
the
at the end of the day, that
lazy
bro,
leisure
was
driving.
Like, oh, just a
Yeah.
comfy big car.
As much
bro,
as
just
as much as I
cruising.
loved my van,
Yeah.
dailying it was a fucking
Shit, eh?
nightmare.
Yeah.
It was so shit.
Honestly, nothing beats a big body, man.
Yeah, no, nothing.
Just
Not
laying
at all.
back, cozy as, just
Yeah,
rolling
big
to
body
good music.
manual. Yeah, man.
No.
I never used to like driving to work
Yeah,
at
so
7 in
if
the
you're in
morning in
Sydney-
winter,
Nah,
but
no.
now
Alright,
Some
100%.
gaining
Have
gear.
fun,
Go
go
out.
outside.
Sold it, like,
Yeah.
I've thought about
And
selling
then
it
get
so
into
many
the
times,
fitness
and just can't bring
it's
myself
not worth
to do
it. It's
but
just not worth it.
I've done over 100,000 k's in that car now,
Mhm.
but
Yep.
that's how long I've had it.
No, go out in the morning, start it to warm it up, turn the seats on, come back 5 minutes later. Oh,
Heated
Warm
seats.
seats even.
yeah.
My cars
We're
don't know
both
what this
like-
is.
Yeah.
My cars
Front-
are old
front
as
end-
shit.
The
front
Swift
end
had the Swift had that.
The rears and the crown.
I don't even have rear
Yeah.
seats.
We kind of do. I'm not very safe, but
Oh yeah, yeah. I'll admit that it
Yeah.
was very much the like seat of drags for a
Mhm.
very long time.
yeah, yeah.
Still
Another
got a
bit-
video on that on the very first suicide mate sitting on the back, just
Mhm.
like going
People
down
do.
turners, bro.
Yeah,
Video,
I've
got a video of
giving
everyone there.
donations.
Fuck
Fuck,
yeah.
it's the best video. So good.
Yes.
It was a good fucking good ute to have for that. Like,
Mm.
Yeah, was it what?
Came in handy many times for many things we did.
Yeah. No, it was dope.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, like that's the same sort of vibe I want, because that was family
That was-
orientated. You know, well,
yeah.
like all of those.
That was a
suicide
good
meets
night.
are, you know.
Yeah.
That was a good night, for sure.
Fuck yeah, that night blew me away.
That last one we did though.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah,
Blew me
yeah,
away.
fuck yeah. The like, just from going
How much did we raise?
from 3.8.
3.8. Yeah.
3.8, yeah. But going from Queensgate to Lyell Bay, bro, and going around the coast, like, seeing no car in front of me for ages and then looking behind me and I can just see, like, cars coming around loop after loop after loop and it, like, I'm just about at Lyell Bay hitting the last loop and I can see where, like, everyone's still coming on and it's just like, oh, yo, this is fucking gangster.
Yeah,
like,
That was dope.
That was a
Yeah.
fucking good
It was
night, for
raining
sure.
though when we got to Lyell Bay.
Yeah.
And I just remember standing at the entrance with the bucket and pissing down rain, just smiling like, this is sick. Like, didn't even register that it was raining like pretty hard. Like
Yeah.
wondering why people weren't putting the windows all the way down and shit. I'm like, you gotta change. Like, you know, like fuck, it was mean.
Yeah.
Such a good
Nah, it was a
vibe.
good night. It was a real good
Just
night.
seeing all the passengers like smiling, happy as,
Yeah.
buying stickers. Fucking
Bro, the amount of people that were running up to me, like, oh, fucking, you walked off from me. I was trying to give you a donation. Like, bro, I've got so many people coming up
Yeah.
to me
It
right
was-
now.
it
I've got
was
so many
overwhelming,
people
man.
calling me, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
That
I
was
ended
the-
up just standing at the end, like, shaking the bucket, like, come on, like, donations. Like,
It was overwhelming, eh? Like that was probably the.
It was very
Like the
overwhelming.
first one was quite overwhelming because we had like a lot of people coming and breaking down in front of us, saying how
Yeah.
much it
Yeah,
actually
yeah.
affected them, and like that
Yeah.
was fucking amazing in itself. But like that last one was a whole different level, man. Like
Yeah.
there was so many people just flooding us,
Yeah.
and I was like, whoa, like this is
Yeah.
a lot. Like just settle
Yeah.
down, man. Like I'm still processing what's happening.
Yeah,
like,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
So many people.
People going through all the stickers, like that's a hard thing to do, you know. Like
Yeah,
trying
so
to
many
control how many
people-
people want
Yeah,
different things and
exactly.
grab
so
them
many
down.
people were like, oh, do you got this one? Nah, but if you go up to the two people over here on this corner, they'll fucking suss you right out. I was pretty sure I sent like 100 people to you.
Yeah.
And then we sent them to someone else.
And like,
Yeah.
I planned on going to both levels at Queensgate.
We got through like
even
3
get, like,
rows
3
of cars.
aisles, bro.
and that was
Yeah,
Yeah,
unreal.
yeah.
Like, we
Well, I
had
remember
fucking
running into
Marv.
you not long
Yeah.
after I got there, and you were just like, "Hey, bro, oh, because I gotta carry
Yeah,
on." Like,
yeah,
just
it was
walking up, like,
unbelievable.
I
bro,
just
like-
like empty my bucket like 5 times just at Queensgate. It was fucking
but it paid off,
insane.
man. Like
Oh,
I was gutted
yeah,
I didn't
man.
get a chance to talk to the people I wanted to, like you, but like, dude, it paid
Oh,
off.
it paid off.
Like
big
hugely,
time.
you
Yeah,
know,
it
was cool.
It's the biggest donation, man. Like, you know, we total all of them up now. We're well over $5,000 that we've donated
Yeah.
through the Wellington car scene.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
No, it was a good time.
yeah.
Good achievement.
So, you know, hopefully we get that same audience for this next loop. And it just creates that vibe, you
Yeah.
know, like
Yep.
it's the same sort of thing, you know. This is something that'll affect those people that are feeling down and in those vulnerable spots, you know.
Yeah.
Gives them an excuse to come out of the house,
There was
see
nothing like a
fucking
good
smiles, you know.
Yeah.
Smiles are
Where's the mind?
contagious.
The other
man.
thing too is if you base it off how this goes, as this is sort of like a trial thing.
That's what we can
That's what you can
Yeah.
use for the next meet,
exactly.
Yeah.
and that's going to bring even more people in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
100%.
Because again, it opens up to those other demographics.
And from seeing like the trial and seeing how like hopefully how well it goes.
Yeah.
That like you said, it's going to bring other people because they're like, fuck, I missed out on that. I'm going
Mhm.
to go to the next
Yeah,
one.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is if you take something that's like that, that's legal, family orientated, like really good vibe,
Yep.
really well organised, and then give it a cause, it's a fucking no-brainer.
It
Yeah.
opens up so many doors as well to
Mhm.
like sponsorships and things like
Yeah.
that.
Yep.
You know, that's something that I'm sort of trying to get my head around is how to get a foot in the door, and this is it. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
this will hopefully bring out those people that have those connections, and
100%.
they'll come to us and say, hey, you know, this is fucking sick.
Yeah.
I like what you did on that night. You can give it a crack with us and try to do
Yep.
this. You
Yeah,
know?
exactly. Yeah.
That's
There's so many possibilities. You know, it might not be this one, but this will set the tone and we can move forward. You know?
That's why this needs to go off without
A
people
hitch,
being
yeah.
fuckwits
Yeah.
and all the rest of it. Because if you can do it, it sets the tone for the rest of them.
Yeah. So like, if you do go to the meet and you hear someone at the park up saying, "Hey, I'm gonna fucking do something dumb on the motorway," be the guy that goes up and says, "Bro, like, you know,
Yeah.
just wait.
This isn't
You
the
know,
place."
do it
Yeah.
later, man. Do it, you know, after the
Yeah.
event.
Yeah.
Don't ruin it for everyone else."
Exactly.
Like, it's all it takes.
Yeah.
Just that one person in their head will just be like, "Oh fuck, like it's only, you know, I can do it later on the way home if I really
Mhm.
want to do a skit or something dumb."
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
like, fuck.
We all know how quite easily we can be overwhelmed by the
Yep.
excitement and adrenaline of
Mhm.
literally
100%.
just the cars around us.
Yeah.
Fuck, you guys have seen me fizzing over just pulling into like park ups before,
Yeah.
like,
Mhm.
and like I've done some dumb shit in those moments because
Same.
of that.
Trying to show
Right.
off.
Yeah,
Fuck
you know,
100%.
just trying
we're
to
all
stand
fucking
out.
guilty of
Everyone's
that.
the same.
Yeah.
man.
Everyone's
But, like,
hyped up. The energy's
yeah.
everywhere. Try and fucking control yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell that
100%.
this is something different. It's earlier in the night. You know, there is public out on
Mhm.
the roads. You've
Yeah.
just got to be conscious of
Yep.
where you are and what we're about.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Yep.
I think we've pretty much covered the day. Like, I feel
so.
like that's fucking.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yep.
If it hasn't sunk in, like I hope this will get like quite a fucking. Lot
I feel
of
like this
views,
is going to be
you know?
one or more of our popular ones as of recent.
Yeah.
Anyway.
And if
especially
people
with
like watch
the
it,
attention it's have.
tell people what we're talking about in this.
Yeah, spread
Mhm.
around.
You don't have to share the video. Like I'm not expecting people to watch an hour of us.
I am. I need the
like,
views.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still want to be it, but yeah.
Yeah.
Make sure you get them to watch, like, subscribe. I don't care what these guys say. It's my channel. I need the views.
Yeah. All that good YouTube stuff.
And if anyone's got any ideas, man, chuck it out. Comment. Let us know.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
we're still open to ideas of what people want to do. Like,
If anyone that's watching that isn't from Wellington, that's in the car scenes, that haven't heard and want to come to this, message us.
Yeah.
We'll fill you in.
yeah.
Mhm.
Oh,
We'll make it
like,
happen.
tell
I do
your
know these people.
friends, tell your family,
Saturday the
tell your
26th.
psychiatrist,
Yeah.
tell your
Engineering.
teacher, tell your auntie, like fucking tell everyone.
Yeah. Even if you can't get a hold of us for some fucked up reason, or like you can't figure it out, 26, this next coming Saturday, be in Wellington. You will see cars.
Yeah.
Follow them.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
will get.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like we're going the main circuit of Wellington motorways. Like
Yeah.
you can't miss it.
Yeah.
You're not
ones
going to
in-
miss it once it starts.
Nah.
Yeah.
100%. It's going to be fucking going off.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah.
Well, I might wrap it up there. 'Cause
Sweet.
we've gone over an hour now, which is cool.
My ass
Mate.
is numb.
Sweet.
Yeah, I bet.
Yeah,
that's a
bro,
shit
I'm
seat.
so, bro, the seat keeps like going down now. I'm waiting for it to like collapse.
Honestly, if you looked at it, you'd be like, yeah, no.
That's what we were talking about before, bro. The seat collapsing. I'm
You
just
end up
sitting on the ground like, hey.
Mean. Alright. Well, thank you for being on.
Yeah.
Jamie, it was fucking
No, it
awesome
was
to have
cool.
you on. Have you on again.
I want to one last thing.
One last thing.
What's your fucking album that you're doing as a piss take sort of thing?
Oh, yeah, that's what I said today.
Yeah, I want to
saw
get that
this.
on here just for everyone that's still
Yeah,
watching.
yeah.
So, if you're going to come on Saturday, make sure your car's clean, because if you're not, I'm calling you out.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
Yeah.
There's going to be 2 separate
I'm gonna
albums.
clean my car. It's filthy as fuck. I've been cleaning it
I'm
since
contemplating
pre-COVID.
just putting it out filthy.
Yeah, I
just
want to
make
like
that
take my
album,
car
like-
4-wheel drive and
Yeah.
cover the mud. Like, make it
Dirtiest car gets the cover.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck yeah, that's a goal. That's a goal right there.
But we want it to be clean. Yeah.
Yeah,
Try
just
and
clean
make
them,
some
shine them
effort.
up, because
Yeah, they look good.
not only myself, but there will be others out there that are
Exactly.
that are going to be out
Yeah,
shooting,
We have
and
heaps of photographers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's got some cool
Like I've had
photos.
some
Yeah.
big photography accounts on Instagram alone, like message saying they're coming out and taking photos. You know,
Mhm.
like they don't want to be a part of the event as such,
But they're
but
just gonna be
they're
there.
coming out. They're going to be
Yeah,
taking
they just
photos.
wanna keep
You'll be
quiet.
all over fucking
Yeah.
Instagram and Facebook, man.
That's
Like,
like, yeah.
it's going to be a good time.
it is. Yep,
Watch the live, follow the socials, and like and subscribe on the video.
yep, and be there.
Yeah,
Thank you, Tommy.
yeah.
Wrap that up for me quite nicely.
Tell your friends, family, and psychiatrist.
Alright, y'all. Catch you next time.
Yeah.
That's all I like. What are you waiting for?